Hello, welcome back to the Oracle Light Tarot. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's not a coincidence that you found my reading, that you're here with me now. There are no coincidences, just know that. I'm going to start off with the Energy Oracle cards. I honestly have no clue what the cards are going to show me. So let's just get into what energy is coming through. This is the Energy Oracle. I have a feeling I'm going to need the guidebook. So this is the Energy Oracle cards here. And I don't care which way I shuffle. It doesn't matter. If we get a reverse, we get a reverse. I do read reversals, so I read however I feel called to. What is the message? There's something about salt coming through. What is the message for their reading, Spirit? What is the message for their reading? It's definitely feeling like anxiousness, okay? Something like that. A lot of thinking. Something has gotten you all tied up. We have 23, which is 5. Okay, and then we have cornucopia, which is 11. And then we have the number 8. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Feels like starting at the beginning with the number 8 coming through. It's like some kind of repetitive cycle that's keeping someone trapped. Or there's like, it just feels like an energy of entrapment, or like a tangled energy caught in the crosshairs is what I'm hearing. For some reason, these little leaves around her are looking like ivy, poison ivy. There's something about the poison hidden. I'm getting something about hidden points. Something about hidden points. We have Heartbroken, which is number 9. Storm Warning in reverse. The 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel in reverse. Also 9, 10, 12, which is 3. Reduces to 3. Okay, and then something about action here with the 8. Yeah, and it just feels like two sides with the black and white horses here. It feels like two. The white horse seems to be taking like some kind of like swift action. Okay, and then the black horse is like calm, steady. Something about that coming through. So there's something about that. And then there's something sticking out with them both being like that saying black and white. Not everything's black and white. So there's something about that. And I'm noticing the bird up in the sky, if you can see. Something about Jesus here, healer of the ages. This bird in the sky. And the song from Reading Rainbow. I don't know why that's coming through. Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Something about Jesus. Feels like Jesus here. He looks like Jesus, but is he Jesus in this skybook? I don't know. But this one always reminds me of Jesus. So healing. Healer of the ages. There's something about a face in the clouds here. There's something coming through also about the cloud, like data. You know how like they say it's in the cloud. Okay, so there's something about faces and the cloud and data. I don't know why, but that is coming through. Heartbroken. There's faces in this heart too. It looks like someone's face for some reason, giving a kiss to somebody on the cheek. It feels like saying goodbye. It's a heartbroken, right? Someone could also have like a sore throat. And there's like this hardness here. This cracking of a foundation. It feels intentional. Something like that. It's just like, it just feels like that. Something intentional. Like, so something intentionally could have happened, or someone's doing something intentionally. I wanted to look up the 5th chakra. It's speaking. So it's the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra. In reverse. There's a trumpet here. It feels like somebody's staying silent. It says speak truth. I have little notes on here of what this means to me. It speaks truth. Self-express, speaking. So it's like somebody's not speaking. The storm warning here. They're trying not to stir something up. There's definitely something about foundations here. The cornucopia. It's like there's this basket of fruits here of abundance. Somebody's great abundant harvest here. But there's this little child, and he's in these like striped pajamas, and he's kind of hidden here, not able to see. And at first it looks like, if you look closer, it's like a little pumpkin is for his head. But here, then there's like these little stripes. It always looks like a little child who's laying, to me, I don't know why it always comes off as that, but like it looks like a little child laying on his side asleep. And it looks like a little boy, and he has little stripes on, to me. So at first, if you look at it, it's like, it looks like abundance, like a little pumpkin, right? But then when you add this, it almost looks like a child on its side, right? Like that would be his ear, and this is his little head, and this is he's curled up on his side. I always see him for some reason in this. And he has it looks like he's wearing striped pajamas. So it's reminding me of that boy in the striped pajamas. I'm not quite sure what that's from. Hold on. How fitting is this for the stuff that's going on in the world? So I was looking, the boy in the striped pajamas has something to do with like the I think it's based off of a book and a film. I think it's like 2006 and 2008. I think the film's 2008. I'm not sure. I thought I read that, but it's the boy in the striped pajamas. So it's about these two boys, and one meets a boy who's on the other side of a fence in the concentration camp, right? So it's about he's learning about the horrific things that are happening to his friend that he makes on the other side. I think that's what it's about. I'm not exactly sure. I just did like a quick little overview of it. I've never watched it. I'm pretty intrigued now. I want to go watch it later. Maybe it's something you want to watch, or maybe something. I know there's a lot of things. So you could be feeling like all tied up, okay? Or somebody is feeling all tied up here. Trapped, tied up. There's like an innocence here about this person that's all tied up, okay? She's wearing white. Her head is covered. And then there's this moth. What moth is that? The Luna moth? There's something about a Luna moth. What? So it's something about the Luna moths coming through is like trusting your journey, embracing change, trusting your intuition, being like a light in the dark. So it feels like this entrapped person here, this entrapped innocent person maybe, is attracting, the light is attracting this moth and this butterfly, it looks like. Okay. There's something definitely being illuminated here about this cornucopia, the 11. It's giving like it's giving like warning, like 911 or 911 type stuff. And that card doesn't usually stand out to me like this. Usually it doesn't stand out to me like this. So something could be, you could be seeing something in a way that it feels like sudden realization. It feels like sudden action needed to be taken. It also feels like hesitancy and steadiness, and this action here. There's something about a sore throat. So there's something about maybe not being able to speak up or say something. The storm warning in reverse, I'm going to read. Actually, I know I was going to read that one too, but we'll see. Hold on. Storm warning. What number are we? 10? Clouds on the horizon. It's giving that clouds type energy too. This card reverse indicates that the dark times are behind you. Excuse me. Or at least beginning to fall away. You can take heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. The new light may bring a time of reassessment and redirection for you. Let yourself consider where you want to go next. Also spend time reflecting on difficulty that has passed. What was the lesson for you? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, remember to bring these intentions and the lessons learned into your bright new path. I have the power to, it's the affirmation now, I have the power to overcome any obstacle no matter what is going on. I can be strong, confident, and self-directed. Yeah, so with the storm warning, it's like there was some kind of like storm, and it's caused so much destruction. Even like foundations were destroyed. Okay. It's just caused so much destruction. There's so many like realizations here with the lightning standing out to me. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn this HVAC off. There's been so many like sudden realizations here. That's what this lightning is standing out to me. So it's like sudden, like a storm that seemed to come out of nowhere, right? And now that it was like needed, swift action was needed. Okay. But there's also the 8s coming through with the first chakra with Archangel Michael. So I think there's like stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. And then we have the 111 here. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. So when this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength, personal stability. You are capable of taking action moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. My first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe, and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. I feel like with him holding his sword close to him, it's like you could be like holding on to your truth tightly. There's something about protection also. And holding on to your truth. And the truth feels like it's coming through words, right? With the speaking. But it's like in reverse here. Okay. I'm going to pull from my word box. I usually do it on camera, but I'm just going to do it here in my lap today. I was supposed to reset my camera up so I could pull under the camera, but I didn't do that today. So I'm just going to stir it up. Just know that there's like so many words in this box, okay? So many. So whatever comes out, there's no way. There's no way that they're coincidences, okay? So just know that. What else would you like to speak about? The word embrace is coming through. Yeah, there's something like about bracing, like bracing yourself or something like that. It says treat, this is standing through, treat others as yourself, but like embrace, the word embrace, bracing yourself for something. Holding, I feel like you're just holding that sword of truth close, yeah, like close to his chest, and he's not saying anything. Okay, but I do feel like somebody's heart is broken here, but there's a big giant crack in the foundation. Something is melting also with the broken heart. This tear feels like a melting. So you could be having some kind of like throat chakra issue. So this is about maybe not speaking your truth. Or speaking your truth in a way that somehow is hurting you. I don't know. Or hurting others. Okay, let's see. Or maybe you could even be afraid to hurt others with your truth. Award. Let me go. Oh. What you do, think, feel, and say. Congrats. Congratulations. Congrats. An award. Finish race. This is the, finish line race. So it feels like, yeah, like to me this feels like there's a race. There's like been a call to action here. Okay, to like the finish line's coming through is like drawing the line, the sword in the sand, and I feel like it has to do with a lot of people speaking up, okay? Because whatever this is does not feel good. It does not feel right. It does not feel... This is... You are shifting. Yeah, I feel like that's also with like the foundations are shifting. There could even be like an earthquake. There's something about an earthquake coming through also with this line. Be somewhere near water. There's definitely something to do with the red energy here coming through with the first chakra, Archangel Michael, and the broken heart. It just feels like, oop, these ones fell on the ground. Oh my gosh, there's actually so many that fell on the ground, so. Okay, we will take them. Rare. Love, love, love it. Quiet. Out. Bubble. Pisces. Craft. The Pisces is giving the fish. It, to me, just feels like going round in circles on something, okay? The love, love, love it. So I feel like it says we had rare and quiet. So there's this bubble of people who are quiet, okay? It could be, or some people or someone being quiet. Out. Why? If they're playing a game, there's something about that coming through. It's like the game they're playing. Okay. So if somebody is quiet, it feels like it's intentional. I hate to say that, but that's what it feels like. Glass half full. So they like to see the glass as half full. So it's giving like someone who's in the middle. Okay, in the middle. It says you see, oop, I fell back in. You see clearly now. Okay. The rare coming off, I feel like there's more people than you think who are speaking. Oh, this is... Oh my gosh. Doing things differently, it's working. Yes, it's working. Okay, doing things differently is working. Okay. I love that. Yeah, it is coming off like that. Like the tide is turning. Things are shifting. Okay. Yeah, you are shifting. People are shifting. The craft and the Pisces here. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, so the Pisces giving like, Pisces is a water sign, which they're very empathetic, right? Empathetic sign. So there's definitely a lot of empathy coming through here. And then the craft is coming through like Pisces. They're very creative. Okay, so that's coming through. Creativity is coming through. We have you are safe. Wow, these are words like, if you guys are regulars on my channel, you know that these words don't always come out. So, like I said, nothing's a coincidence. I got even more that fell on the ground. Oh, and this one. Something from a fortune cookie. I'll just cover from where it's from. But it says the key to happiness is reasonable expectations. Yeah. So there's something about that. Like, I feel like I have to cover it up because the restaurant. But the Sun, reasonable expectations. There's something, so the Sun is like illuminating results. Reasonable feels like is really coming off as like, you know, when somebody says that's reasonable, you know, but then there's something coming off as like, that's not reasonable. Like, that doesn't fit. That doesn't make sense. Okay. So the key to happiness with the Sun, right, is reasonable expectations. There's certain things that just should not be tolerated. You know what I say? You know what I say? Why am I saying that? You know what I say? You know what I mean? There's just certain things. And I feel like there's a lot of healing happening in the world right now. A lot of people are waking up, looking around. They see what, this is look around you. They see what's happening, right? And the smiling. Some people are smiling. There are the people who act like this is okay. It's very rare. It's a rare group. I feel like it's not the masses, you know. It's not the masses. Yeah, we have one. Amplified. So the one amplified is coming through as like, all it takes is like one person to speak up, you know, what you do, think, feel, and say, to speak up, right? And I feel like it's working, right? It says doing things differently. It's working. So yeah, and I think that's what Spirit wants you to know right now. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're speaking on, I kind of get the gist of what it is, right? There's a lot of, it could be different things, you know, but the Spirit's saying, for you, whoever is watching this, that it's working. Okay. So something could have shifted inside of you, changed you, woken you up. Maybe something you're doing is waking people up to things that are hidden. You know, what looks beautiful and abundant, but there's something very precious hidden here. Okay, something very precious that's hidden, that's being illuminated. And I feel like whatever it is that you're doing is definitely being amplified, and it's illuminating, it's spreading, and it feels like empathy. That's what it feels like. It feels like empathy and sadness, but whatever you're doing is working. Okay. And then there is also an energy of separate energies with the 8. So the 8 being like an infinite thing. So it feels like there's always going to be these things that come up. So, and Spirit saying, treat others as yourself, like always. Look around, call out what isn't right. Okay. Hold strong to your truth, right? Your sword of truth. Speak your truth. okay? Because it does work. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye.